Meanwhile, 2020 presidential hopeful and New York Democrat Senator Kirsten Gillibrand unveiling her climate change plan today. And we promised you the price tag, $10 trillion. She's admitting it. It's the most expensive climate plan among the 2020 Democrats running for president. Actually, I don't think that's quite true because we heard a $90 trillion plan that was put forth by AOC that some approved of. Now, Gillibrand defends the price tag, $10 trillion, and how she's going to pay for it with a warning that climate change is the most serious threat to humanity. Listen.
Now we have this report, and it says if we don't do something right now, you will see people suffer on a level you can't even imagine today. Part of this presidential platform is a price on carbon. Right. And that's the same exact thing. And what it is, it's $52 for every ton of carbon, metric ton of carbon. I also have an idea to do an additional excise tax on fossil fuel production.
$10 trillion. Will voters buy it?
It is a contentious issue amongst this panel. I know we're going to be debating it, but climate change is something, or sorry, I should say the warming of the Earth is something that a lot of people are paying attention to. There's a lot of research saying that, yes, the Earth is warming. There's been vast fluctuations in the changes of temperature due to human activity. Two examples. In the UK today, hottest temperature ever on record. There was an article, too, about pigs. U.S. pigs in America are getting skinnier because of the massive heat waves. That's increasing hog prices. Jonathan, I know you want to jump in, but even you've got the NASA Global Climate Change. They have a study saying that it's a 95% result of human activity that you're seeing these fluctuations. So many other studies. Yeah. Go, Jonathan.
Yeah. Is it worth it?
Let's thank Fossil
Is it worth it?
Yeah, and Kirsten Gillibrand wants to spend $10 trillion. Christina, we've already solved the global warming problem. We've solved it. It's called air conditioning.
Oh, my God. What a horrible answer, Jonathan.
This is the answer to the global warming problem.
What about electricity fees? What about the people that can't afford air conditioning? The people that are dying in this heat wave?
Or natural gas, of course, but environmentalists are against that as well.
Only in Berkeley.
It's so painful. It's so painful, David. You know, at least the anti-war, the Vietnam anti-war protesters, they were against something that was really evil, a senseless war. A lot of Americans were dying. I mean, the environmentalism movement, they're for sacrifice's sake. It's based completely on emotionalism, and the whole point is to hurt industry, not help the environment.
Well, I go on past performance. We were told 30, 40 years ago it was global cooling. Al Gore 13 years ago said we had 10 years or we were doomed. Right. Now they're telling us it's another 12 years. And have you noticed every time they talk, it's all about what they're coming after our wallets. And the amazing part about this is, you know what the part of the money they're going to use for? Job retraining, because millions of people are going to lose their jobs at oil companies and the like. These people are insane. They create the crisis and then come after our money. It's all about the redistribution of wealth, and they go after the biggest parts of the economy. They go after health care, insurance, energy, education, you name it. They want to run the world, and I'm not letting them.
Well, you know, David, I promised an announcement before regarding Christina, and here is the announcement. She is a Fox News tree hugger. Let's just get right down to it.
First of all, I'm hired by Fox Business, and I do love trees.
I'm using the whole umbrella, but here's the thing. Let's stipulate that there is global warming. Hurricane activity has not really changed in the last 40 years. Hurricane intensity has not changed in the last 40 years. You talk about the effects of heating. You know, Jonathan joked about the air conditioning, but then the people up in Michigan and Maine need less heating. So you know the global warming kind of balances out. But let's just stipulate that it's let's just stipulate that it's a problem that we need to solve.
Okay.
What's $10 trillion going to do? We don't even know, because we don't know what's causing it. What are we going to do? We think that humans have some impact on it, but we don't know the root cause. And unless we know the root cause, and unless every other country in the world chips in...
You're yelling at me right now.
I know. I'm very excited. It's my normal mode. You got to get used to it. Unless every other country in the world chips in, the $10 trillion, as Gary points out, is money down the drain.
Okay, we are way over time for this segment, but we had fun.